this is gonna be a manga haul from some manga I got from last month and then this month. Okay, so this is some of my first impressions, well, not first impressions, but if I've read any of them specifically. I got After School Nightmare. I already read After School Nightmare, but since I had it and it was like for $2, I was just like, might as well get it because I really liked it. I think it's one of my favorites now. Like, a lot of people don't talk about After School Nightmare, which is like low-key crazy. I don't know, I think people should read it because honestly I think, like, on a psychological aspect, it's, you know, and the ending is really up for interpretation. So, you know, like, wait, I don't know if you can. Yeah, and I honestly think like it's in pretty good condition. I think it's harder to get After School Nightmare, like, since it's out of print, but I want to get volumes 8 through 10, but those are like the hardest to get, you know. Second, Wish from Clamp. I'm trying to collect like a lot of Clamp works, but yeah, I haven't started Clamp yet, or not Clamp, Wish. I haven't started it yet. I think it's about like a fairy. I'm not really, I have all the volumes. Like, me getting volume 1 was kind of like finishing my collection for Wish, and then I'll probably start it. I was thinking about starting it before I got volume 1, but then I just got it, so, you know, probably make a video if I do finish it. This one literally made me cry. The God's Lie. I don't think it's called a one-shot if it's like multiple chapters. I think that's only if it has like one chapter, you know, one shot. But like, this is a 1-volume one, so you don't have to like get a sequel for it. And honestly, it was worth buying retail. A lot of the times I try to buy secondhand unless like I really want the series. But like, I've heard a lot of things about The God's Lie, and I honestly, like, it was worth it. It was 100% worth buying retail. Like, I really like how it's just like, it has a matte cover too, and like, look at the back also. Just like, honestly, I really do recommend. I don't want to give too much into detail since it's only like 1 volume. It would be kind of like, I feel like it would be maybe giving too much away. I should give a synopsis about After School Nightmare. After School Nightmare, basically, I'm literally gonna give such a poor synopsis of After School Nightmare. I'm gonna have to go over it. The protagonist characterizes themselves as a male, but they have an upper half of a male and a lower half of a female. They're okay with characterizing themselves as a guy, but then there's this thing where people are graduating earlier and people are starting to notice because no one will remember the people that are graduating. They just disappear. Like, the lockers will be empty. No one remembers like who they were or what happened to them. Like, nothing. And basically how people graduate in this world is that people will go to these classes that they'll go to sleep to. So essentially these classes are like dreams. Like, people go to sleep so they can enter their class. Like, they'll go into a different world and they'll... So everyone who attends these classes, their soul is going to take some sort of form, and the protagonist looks exactly like themselves, and they're wearing a upper half male uniform, except their lower half they're wearing a female uniform, which is a skirt. The protagonist does not like this, but it also raises questions if they perceive themselves as a boy or a girl. You have to attend these classes. I think it's like, if you don't attend the classes 3 times, you're gonna disappear instead of just graduating. And basically, to graduate, you have to like, in these classes, you have to like, I think, defeat other people who might have the key to like the door. Because there's this room with a door, and if you open the door with the key, you can graduate. No one will remember you. No one really knows what happens after you graduate. They just assume you get everything that you want. So that's After School Nightmare. Legal Drug 3. I kind of expected more from this because it was Clamp. I mean, in terms of Clamp, I've fully read Chobits. I'm reading Tokyo Babylon. Have I read anything else? I need to read, I think I'll read XXX Holic online, and then I'll like later on think about probably getting Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. Never mind, apparently XXX Holic and Tsubasa Reservoir are like endgame in Clamverse. Tokyo Babylon is a prequel for X, so after I'm done reading Tokyo Babylon, I'll probably try to get X. I don't know if there's something I have to read before Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. I have to double check. But I also, apparently it said that you have to read Wish before Legal Drug, so maybe that's why I didn't like Legal Drug as much as I thought I would. And apparently the sequel Drug and Drop is actually something I'm supposed to read after XXX Holic because it's gonna spoil something. I don't know. The Clamp-verse is very difficult, as you can see, so it's like something that's very intricate. Also, I think I was supposed to read Angelic Layer before Chobits. I mean, I don't know if like you have to, but I just read somewhere that like, bruh, I already read Legal Drug before Wish, which is probably the opposite, and then I already read Chobits, which I haven't read Angelic Layer, so pretty sure X is on hiatus. I'm not sure about Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, but like Chobits is definitely one of my favorites, and I consider it like a childhood favorite. But for Legal Drug, I expected more from it. It wasn't bad. It was just like you could feel that there was something coming, and then just never comes because technically it isn't finished, and they're still publishing the sequel, Drug and Drop. But I think they only published like 1 or 2 volumes, and then they also stopped doing that. So I think they might have like they're on hiatus for Drug and Drop. I don't know if they're going to continue it. I haven't read Drug and Drop, but like just from the first 3 volumes of Legal Drug, I was like, okay, I don't know. Like it just felt very off. Which, let me clarify, I liked it, but I feel like it just didn't get to like the best point. Final for last month. I have another for this month. But last month, I think it was like, I mean, I think there was more that I got last month, but it was just kind of like more towards the end, so I didn't really get as much. I'm a Hero Omnibus 7. I don't know if I have a lot to say. I'm a Hero, I feel like, is kind of more famously known, not sure. It's by Dark Horse. It's going out of print. They had it at Barnes & Noble. I finished it. I didn't collect all of the volumes. After I got 7, I just read 7 and then continued doing like reading online because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the next volumes, and you know. But I really liked I Am a Hero. Like, I really like the zombie theme, and it's very realistic. Obviously, like, a lot of people have kind of different opinions. Well, not different. Like, a lot of people didn't like the ending. I didn't dislike the ending. I just thought it felt unfinished. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was good. I still recommend it. It was, like, 200 something chapters, but it was, like, really bingeable if you can collect it. Either way, I think it'd be a good investment to collect I Am a Hero since it's Dark Horse, you know, going out of print, and Dark Horse tends to do that. And I feel like even for resale value for Dark Horse things that go out of print, it's kind of like, I guess it's worth it. Yeah, so this is kind of what I got. I have a couple things up there for 2 Fruits Basket volumes, but I think I'm gonna try to sell them. I don't know, I would probably, since like they're the Fruits Basket single ones, and if I did collect Fruits Basket, it would probably be like the newer editions, easier to collect if I wanted to collect Fruits Basket. And I usually don't sell, but I just wanted to try it. Strawberry 100%. It's kind of an ecchi series. Loki got it because of the Anime Man and PewDiePie talking about it. I don't know why I trusted them on this, but the person at the cashier looked at me funny, and he like looked at it twice when I was checking out. So it's literally like, I got this like yesterday along with the Fruits Basket 18 and 19. It's the Tsubasa character guide, and I haven't read Tsubasa yet, but I really love clam stuff, so like when the person who was selling it with the Fruits Basket, I thought it would be cool to get because, I mean, there's yellow, like there's obviously, I don't know if you can see, there's like yellowing and stuff, but I honestly don't mind. It was like $2. I heard, I didn't like look too much into it because I don't want to get spoiled for anything, but I saw like there were similar characters for Tsubasa, and I don't know if it was X, but Tsubasa and Tokyo Babylon, and I finished like 2 volumes of Tokyo Babylon, I believe. So it's kind of like, it'd be kind of nice to see if like how I guess they connect with each other. But like I love how most Clamp stuff, they do, I don't know, it's like they have colored pages, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I think this one, like, one of them extends. Oh, they did this with Tokyo Babylon. Like, I think that's so cool. Okay. Paradise Kiss by Ayazawa. I feel like people who know me know that I'm obsessed with Nana. I don't know if it's that evident because, like, I don't really have anything up that's, like, specifically Nana, except, like, a couple manga panels in my manga. Well, not a couple. I have a lot of manga panels on my manga wall, but, like, Paradise Kiss, I've already seen the anime for it, but, like, I really wanted to collect the manga for it, especially the purple covers, the spines, because they have, like, white versions, and I don't really like those as much as, like, the purple ones. I don't know, I just think they're so, like, wait, I don't have volumes 1 and 2 of Paradise Kiss yet, but here are, this one's volume 4. Wait, the back isn't art, it's just like a web kind of thing, and this is 5. Yeah, and I really think that's, I don't know, there's an omnibus for Paradise Kiss, but since I already started collecting the singles, I was like, oh, it's kind of too late for me to do that, and I kind of like the purple singles anyways. I'm a big fan of that, and once I start reading it, it's gonna be sad. I already know the ending, obviously, because I watched it, but, you know. Imadoki. This definitely has a lot of yellowing on it, but it was, like, more in the clearance section of my secondhand bookstore, so, like, it wasn't really that big of a deal, but I kind of taped a lot of parts that kind of were more damaged, I guess. I know, it's the best way to describe it. I'm like, wait, how many chapters does this have? Okay, I don't know how many chapters it has, but it's by Yu Watase, which, she did Fushigi Yugi. I haven't finished Fushigi Yugi. I think I'm, like, 40-something chapters in. Haven't continued it in a while, but, so far I think this is interesting. A lot of people say that this is, like, one of the better versions of Yu Watase's works. I haven't, read or watched Saris either, so I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've heard. But, yeah, I'll probably enjoy Imadoki because I've only read, like, a little bit of it. I'll probably give, like, an updated version of my feelings about it after I finish. And then the next one is Cowboy Bebop's Shooting Star, which, like, I honestly thought it was really interesting that they had, because for the secondhand bookstore that I go to, like, they don't really have, they don't really get a lot of new stuff, so seeing it, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop yet, which, like, yeah, I know, yes, but I will watch it this weekend, and I'll probably give, like, an updated version of my feelings on Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, but I thought it was pretty cool. I think it's kind of harder to get. That's why, like, a lot of times when I see stuff, like, new stuff at my secondhand bookstore, and it's, like, kind of harder to get, I kind of aim to get it, since it's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it next time, you know. I think they had Chobits Volume 8 one time, and, like, Chobits Volume 8 isn't too difficult to get. I know I'd be able to get it, but,
I failed to mention that they didn't have the Chobits anymore, and that was the whole point of me bringing it up.
So that's why I was kind of like, I feel like I would be missing out if I just didn't get it, so. And Phantom Thief John. I was kind of confused because I know they have, like, I don't know if, I think so this is the reprint, like, for the reprint, so originally there's 7 volumes, but for the reprint there's only 5 volumes. I'm pretty sure they condensed some of the volumes, which this is a pretty thick volume in comparison to, let me get, like, Paradise Kiss. Okay. The top is Paradise Kiss, and the bottom is Phantom Thief John. It's not that much of a difference, but it's, like, maybe, like, half more of Paradise Kiss, I guess. And I thought it was, like, I haven't read or watched Phantom Thief John, but I think like the Japanese name is, like, Kamikaze John, something like that. And, like, I think that's what it says on the original versions versus, like, the reprint just says Phantom Thief. I'm probably wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure. So, it was in really nice condition, and it was like $2, so I was like, okay, honestly, might as well. Cause like, I don't know, it kind of looked like a magical girl thing to me, and I love magical girl stuff. Last thing, besides the fruits basket, which I'll probably show, is Vampire Night Volume 19, because I wasn't gonna get it, but then I saw there was they had the last volume, and I have a weird connection to Vampire Night. But like a lot of people, if they don't like Vampire Night, it's like understandable, but like I have like an early connection to Vampire Night, I don't know. And then they had the Vampire Night official fan book. I don't know, sorry, there's glare, but official fan book, and I like how like, wait, I don't think they're, it's like they, like you see that, like the little, like, and then on the back it's like, the silver thing kind of glares a little bit, shines, like if you put like a light towards it, like, I don't know, I think that's really cool. I haven't read Vampire Night, but I've seen the anime like, I'm just gonna assume 4 times, probably just the second season 4 times, but like, I used to be really obsessed with it, low-key still have attachment towards it, that's that. And then, yesterday I got Fruits Basket Volume 18 and 19, and I think I'll probably sell it, I don't know. I just like, I haven't sold anything before, and like I have stuff that I could be able to sell, but I'd probably not want to. But I just want to test it out. By the way, most of the stuff that I got, I'll go over like the prices of most of the stuff, just to like kind of show that I feel like I try to find the best prices for stuff, and I feel like it's a misconception that like I might get stuff for like more expensive other price, which I wouldn't be able to get. Imadoki was $2. Vampire Night was $5. Fanbook was like $7.50, I believe. Phantom Thief John was $2. The third volume was of Paradise Kiss was $2. Cowboy Bebop was $5, but like I feel like that's kind of understandable because it's like Cowboy Bebop. Ichigo 100% $5. The Tsubasa one $2. Last month's, I think I Am a Hero was like $20, but it's like retail price, which is like reasonable because for eBay right now, the listings for I Am a Hero are a lot more because it's like going out of print. So like me getting this at Barnes & Noble was definitely cheaper than if I were to buy it online. Which I got this legal drug for $5, I believe, last month. After School Nightmare, this one was $2. I got The God's Lie for retail price, which was, I believe, it was $14? Okay, on the back it says $12.95, and usually I don't buy things at Barnes & Noble just because like it's usually more expensive by Barnes & Nobles, but it was like, since it was like one volume and like I saw it there and I like already wanted it and I was already there, I was like, okay, I'll get it, and I don't really regret it. Wish Volume 1 was $5, but the rest of the Wish ones I think I got are like $2. The reason that like I feel like last month what I got was more expensive was because there was like a stay-at-home order, so I barely really went out. I'll probably end up doing more hauls or like different types of video ideas. I think I might make a video on like if manga is an investment or not, which I'll talk about that later. So like and subscribe for more. I don't know, I feel like that's off-putting. Well, that's that. I'll probably end up filming another one. Okay, bye!